listening to the CL Smooth and Bad Brooks Show on WBNC 91.3. Break-N-Chainz Radio.
The CL Smooth and Bad Brooks Show.
What up? It's your boy Dante Diesel. It's the Brooks Show, CL Smooth and Bev. They on point with it, you just nod your head. 7 to 10 on a Friday skit. You can hit the email if your question legit. As they put it in a bucket, here to pick your thoughts. It's Dante Diesel here to spit this art. You don't have to turn it up, cause they already lit. Got your speakers on lock when they bumping the hits. They be motivated, energy, repping the community. All you other stations, man, this'll be a eulogy. You don't have to fraud, you can just applaud as a husband and wife, living life on one accord. Rockin', face talk, IG, Facebook. When you tune in, party people, it's a good look. CL Smooth hit the tables like a hood crook. Better keep you in suspense like a good book. It's the Brooks Show. 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 CL Smooth and Bev on point.
Oh, what up? What's going on, everybody? It's your man, DJ CL Smooth.
It's your girl, Bev Brooks.
Hit your transition, my love, so we can be on point. What's good, everybody, yo? It's Friday. It's going down. Woo. Excuse me, y'all. Woo.
Bless you.
Thank you. I think I'm coming down with a little something.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got it from her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I said I'm sorry.
We about to be
Don't.
out of commission for a minute.
But who about to be out of commission? No, because normally what happens is when I get sick, then you get sick, and I get better, and then you get better, and I just play sick.
See.
So I can be baby.
See.
Hi, sis. How you doing?
This is what I gotta go through, y'all.
You don't have to go through anything.
Whatever.
You don't have to go through nothing.
Whatever.
I'm just saying.
What are you saying?
Tonight, this is the CL Smooth and Bell Brooks Show. And we feature The Point.
Yes, we do.
But tonight, we're going to also have a special show type of situation.
Special show?
A special show.
Special show.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what the special show is?
What is it?
We're going to introduce some new music. From somebody who's coming in, in the studio, and we're going to talk about it.
Okay.
And then we're also going to pull out some questions because we're going to talk about it between each other. That's all I'm saying. People like you?
Yeah, listen.
No, I don't like you. Hey, Auntie.
It's crazy. What's going on, everybody, on my
We got
live.me?
Facebook Live over here.
My live.me.
We got YouTube popping.
Yeah.
We got live.me.
All my live.me family. What's up, DJ Baby Boy? What's going on?
I need somebody to do my hair.
Yeah. So, listen, we got
Is there a stylist out there? That
like on live.me, anybody in Philly, Jersey, Delaware that can get here and
that
do
can
it.
get to me. I need a stylist.
Yeah, she's
I have some events coming up,
Yeah.
and all I can say is that you will get all your props.
Yeah.
Because you will get advertisement through the station and stuff like that.
Yep.
If you become my personal stylist. I already got a personal makeup artist on deck. That's Beauty Behold.
Yep.
I'm just saying.
Yep.
If anybody want a banging makeup artist, Jill, Beauty Behold, she's on Facebook, Instagram. Those are only two that I really,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know y'all see my grays over here. See, that's why I don't like being on live sometimes.
Why?
Because my grays start showing. That's that stress from the children.
It's all right. A lot of grease from. Trust me. You want to talk about grease? We ain't gonna talk about grease, man. Listen.
That's a silverback. That's what that's a silverback right there.
Listen, we ain't even.
Hey, Dylan, that's a silverback.
We ain't even gonna start that because
that is a silverback. This right here is disrespectful. That is a difference. When you look at a man, and with some women, they're like their grades look really good. Hey Atia, how are you, sweetie? They look so good in their gray hair and things like that, and they sharp. And you
Buckshot was good.
Me, gray hair and me is not. We don't get along. We do not get along
Midnight
whatsoever.
Rumble was good.
But on you are a silverback.
Whatever, man. If I let my beard grow in, boy, look good.
Ooh, let it.
No, hell no.
Let this.
No,
let it.
no,
Come on.
Nope, because everybody's talking about, why don't you let your beard? Hell no.
Everybody.
Y'all
if
gotta
y'all
live with
want
that.
CL to let his beard grow,
No.
matter of fact, we're going to put a poll out.
No, we're not.
We're going to put a poll out.
I
Let
don't
me see
care.
something. Let me see.
I don't
Can
care
put a
what poll we put out.
Let's put a poll out.
They ain't got to live with the itching face. I'm
And
good.
we are going to put a poll out for CL
Whatever.
whether he should let his beard grow out a whole 2 inches.
What?
Let his beard grow 2 inches or keep it cut low.
Let's keep it like this, y'all.
I'm gonna put a poll out.
Let's
So
keep it
the
like
poll
this.
is gonna be coming out. I'm gonna try to get there
Let's
on
keep
that
it like
poll,
this.
but we're gonna try to figure out, should CL let his beard grow 2 inches?
Nah, I don't want the bumps on my face. I'm good.
No, you're
I'm all right.
not.
I'm
Okay,
all right.
let your goatee grow 2 inches.
What?
Come on, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's try it and see. What you think?
Wait, listen. All right,
You
we'll
guys
see.
over here, what y'all think? Should CL allow
no.
his beard to grow
No,
2 inches?
he shouldn't. No, he should stay sexy just the way
His
he is.
goatee. Just
What
let
y'all
it grow.
think on live.me? Should
2
I
inches.
just should I let it grow or just leave it as it is?
let it grow to about right here.
Hell no.
So I can put a rubber band on it.
Oh hell.
I
no.
need to put a rubber band around
we
it.
ain't doing
That's all
it.
I want to
No,
do is
no.
let it be a little ponytail.
No.
And then after
No.
that, take a picture and cut it.
No. She's trying to have me look like the 4 Chinese man. Nah, I'm good. Nope.
Atia said, hey.
What up, Atia? What's good with you? We just sitting here having some fun tonight.
We're holding a conversation. We want to know.
I'm not doing no beard. No.
Why?
I'm not. No. Listen. I'm sorry. I'm not that type of dude. I don't like all that hair.
But it's not, just a little bit right here. There. Right there.
No. I'm fine.
Oh my gosh. I need some help, you guys. Over there on live.me, say, I can't see y'all. God darn it. I can't see y'all comments. Wait a minute. Let me do this.
Nobody said nothing. They just put up a couple hearts. That was it. But no. Ain't nobody said nothing. Look, my live.me family ain't say nothing.
I'm just trying to see.
No.
So everybody who's just tuning in, you're listening to the CL Smooth and Bell Brooks show. And
A kiss is just a kiss.
what
A smile is just a smile. And all the wonderful things you do for me.
is that really the song?
No. But it sounds something like that.
You sure?
I got that from Bugs Bunny. Listen, that's the only way I knew the songs because of Bugs Bunny when I was little. So, cartoons is the way to go.
Not today's cartoons.
No.
I don't know what those are.
No, not today.
Because, certain people watch animes and stuff like
I don't
that.
do animes.
I never could get into that right there.
Do enemies.
That just,
Don't do enemies.
people try to convince you to, watch it. It's really good.
No,
Just like
I'm good.
our daughter asked me to read her comics
Mm.
that she was looking at on her phone, and it wasn't funny to me.
I know. They got
And I'm
the
like,
humors.
well, and then she said, "Oh, Mom, you're just used to the ones that's in the newspaper. Garfield, Archie, all of that.
Yep.
Those
Yo,
were funny.
you know what? I'm glad you said something about the newspaper. I was in the store today. And last time I looked at the Enquirer or the Daily News, that joint was like $1. That joint like $2 now.
It was like $1.50.
$1.50?
I remember $1.50.
I remember $1 and $1.25
Remember when
because
they-
I was selling papers at that time. I was out there, doing my thing, get my hustle on, man. Listen, I was always a hustler. I didn't
Remember
really
when
like
the Sunday paper, as big as it was,
Yeah.
was $1.50?
Yep.
I think it's like $3.50 now or something like that.
That's crazy.
I don't even know if they even create that paper anymore.
That's crazy.
Because remember, you used to get the newspaper because you go through the, that's where I used to look for houses.
Mm-hmm.
To see who was selling houses.
Mm-hmm.
So I would look through the newspaper and read the newspaper. That's where you had your obituaries.
Yep.
That's
See
when you
who
found
died.
out who died. You know, if you didn't get the phone call, you know, it was in the paper.
Mm-hmm.
So you read the paper. When you wanted news, the news was printed.
Yep.
Hey, scenario. The newspaper was printed. You had to sit there. You had to actually read
Evernext was
the
good.
news to find out what was going on.
Rodney Alexander.
You know, you had on that front
was
page
good.
the main story.
Oh, I
Now
hear that.
today, everything is the
Quill
main
was
story.
good.
Hey, Antoine.
What's going on?
Now today, everything is the main story.
Yeah, I
There-
know, but
there's no
everybody,
specific big story.
everybody wants to be a star.
Yeah, everybody wants to be a star.
know.
Everybody wants to be noticed.
You know.
Everybody, they want recognition
Yeah.
for things that, okay, everybody does.
Yeah, and you know, having recognition is good, but you know,
If you're doing it for the right reasons, if
Yeah.
you're not, normally it's not. It's, the things that you do is not supposed to be for your own glory, like to glorify yourself. It's
Yeah.
to actually help people.
Right.
That's what you do stuff for. Hey, Robbie Hughes, how are you?
brother Rob, what's going on?
So it makes it a little bit hard when people and then too, people don't like discussing things that's uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah,
They don't like to discuss things that's uncomfortable. You can't hold a discussion and not feel some type of way, or not, you know, feel okay. This is going to cause like a whole wave to ride by, and people going to come at you sideways and things like that. I'm at a point in my life where I'm going to speak, and I'm going to, it's like you let stuff, you want to talk about stuff that people are not going to talk about. That some people are so afraid to talk. Y'all gotta excuse me for 1 second.
I need her to be my taste tester, cause you know, black man like to. She wanted some chicken, so we got her to fry some chicken. Well, I fry some chicken. I'm sorry.
Scenario, I have to double check. I believe so. I'm not quite sure, but I will double check and I will get back to you via email messenger. But you can submit your music to musicsub.wbnc@gmail.com, and we'll go ahead and we'll interact with that.
All right, we got some people that's, you know, want to be.
They
You know,
want
they
to
want
send
their
in the
music. Yeah, that's fine.
Because they asked that I get a chance to hear the mixtape. And want to send us some music. So I send it to us. I mean, we do get a lot of submission scenarios, so I do apologize if the listening team has not gotten back or hasn't gotten to your information that you sent in.
A lot of music ain't the word. A lot of music ain't the word. I'm sorry.
Okay, so y'all gotta excuse me for 1 second. I asked for some chicken tonight. So CL made some chicken. And he wants me to taste the chicken.
Well,
I want some sauce on the chicken, but I'm going to taste the chicken without the sauce. So
you got to do that first, because you don't know how the chicken tastes, you know, until you sit up there and taste it without the sauce. Now, you'll know if it's good when you taste it without the sauce. Isn't that true? You know, you'll know what type of sauce you really want to go with the chicken. You know what I mean? So, y'all seen that?
Y'all
That was
didn't see
abuse.
nothing over there.
That was
on
abuse.
Live.me.
That was
See,
abuse.
because Facebook, y'all ain't see nothing either, did y'all?
That was abuse.
The chicken is really good. I did not abuse anybody. My mother
arm-
has told
my arm
me to
is-
keep my
my arm is
hands to
hurting now.
myself.
My arm is hurting. I need some 800s.
She said, unless somebody put their hands on you, you don't put your hands on nobody else.
Well, you just put your hands on me. I'm going to put my hands on you later.
You laid hands on the chicken.
I'm going to lay hands on you
So
later.
the chicken could not defend themselves. So I had to defend the chicken for it. Okay?
You had
You
to
laid
defend,
hands on the chicken. So the chicken couldn't defend itself. So I had to defend the chicken for him. Okay?
Really?
So I had to lay hands on you. That's the story, and we sticking to it. Okay? You hear me, right? You hearing what I'm saying, right? I'm just asking.
Anybody on Live.me believe that crap? I don't.
Y'all have to believe it because it's the truth.
I don't. She's defending the
I'm
chicken
defending
that
the
she's
chicken.
eating. That she's eating.
Who said I was? Y'all didn't see me?
See, she got it all tongue tied because the chicken is so daggone good.
That's why I gotta defend it because it knew that it was good.
It knew.
It knew that it was good. So, hey, Sonny, the chicken knew that it was good. So in turn, I had to defend the chicken because you was being disrespectful.
Really?
So since you were being disrespectful,
how was I
the
being
chicken,
disrespectful?
Because it was good.
So how was it good?
Because you made it good and it knew it was strutting its stuff. It strutted itself right on over here to me and my fingers, and it said, "Taste me." And then I was like, "Oh, Dad, yeah, you really are good. You know what? I'm gonna smack the person who actually made you this way." I'm just saying.
You know what? I can't. I can't.
Yes, I can
All
see
right.
that information. We have our guard dog in the house, so that's the guard dog. But I keep. Hey, excuse me. You want some chicken? You want some chicken? I'm gonna get you. You want a bone? See, that's called defending. When a person defends. See, we have somebody that just came in, and I'm going to tell them, right? The chicken was good, and the chicken knew that it was good, so it walked over here and said, "I'm good." And then I said, "Okay." So I had to defend the chicken by smacking the person who made the chicken. So they said I was being abusive, but I'm not being abusive. I'm defending the chicken. The chicken said it was good, so I'm defending the chicken. So I smacked the person who made the chicken good.
So I'm walking in on a conversation about you protecting a non-human product.
I'm protecting it because other people is going to want to eat it. And see, what happens is when they want to eat it and they know it's good, they're going to smack the person that... So I'm actually defending... Y'all hear me over here. I'm actually defending the chicken.
We hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And you're not defending a chicken because the chicken don't need any assistance.
But it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, Scenario. I will send you the information in your messenger. And Sonny, I'm going to check again. Y'all don't understand how busy it be. We get emails left and right. So, Sonny, I'll check again, and then I'll send you a message to let you know that I got it or not. It's not... See, the product defends itself.
Yeah, I'm hearing this.
It needs defending. I got to let it know.
I'll let you ask him in 1 second. Watch this.
Listen, but... So, you going to tell me that you're about to smack him again?
You going to smack him because you want to defend the chicken for being so good.
I'm not going to smack my brother for a piece of bone. I'm not going to smack my brother for some wings. You understand? I'm not going to smack my brother for a non-living product. I'm not going to do that.
It was living at one point.
It's not living now.
And in order for it to get good and know that it's good,
you got to smack the person.
You got to smack the person.
Well, let me see.
Yeah, that's you got to smack the person. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute, bro. Oh, smack. Well, now since you put it that way.
Okay. Thank you. See? Now you see where I'm saying, Sonny, I will get back with you on that one.
If that's the case, then, bro, you need to stay in the kitchen.
Exactly. See? Now, when he puts his special sauce on it,
I ain't even put the sauce on it.
It gets even more ridiculous, where you got like 2 and 3 smacks. Because technically we can't smack our mamas. So, in turn, well, some people can, but I'm just not. No, because I don't want to be struck down.
Wow.
See? Thank
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
I like this better.
I had to defend the chicken.
Yeah.
That is no batter on that. That's just seasoning.
Oh wow.
See, and people thought I was crazy.
I'm sorry.
People,
I gotta say I apologize to everybody. Look now, back up, woman.
Go ahead.
see, I had to defend the chicken. See, this is what I'm talking about. People don't understand.
Wait a minute. You
You
gotta
don't
pick your
understand.
microphone up, bro.
He can't. He can't because the chicken walked to him and said, "I'm good." The chicken walked to him and said, "I'm good."
Y'all gotta understand. I'm in here smacking and all that.
Yeah,
You gotta do that again.
You gotta smack him. You got to defend the chicken because the chicken walked over to you, and see, you wasn't even paying attention because it said, "I'm good."
Yeah, it hit me out the clear blue sky. I must say the seasoning is on point. Not too much, not too little, just right in your face. Smack him again.
Damn. See?
Yeah, we got this. Yeah,
Exactly. See, I told you.
got to defend this chicken
Now,
by all any means necessary.
by any means necessary. Yes.
All right, so when we open up our food establishment, wings and ribs, I guess what had to be done, huh?
I don't care what you do. Just be on point.
Well, right
I'm
now
always on point.
we on point right now.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're
Right.
on here, but not here. So I'm not talking to you, Jade. I'm not.
Who
just
that?
not.
Ooh.
I'm just not.
Who that? Okay.
I'm not speaking to them
She don't even want to mention their name.
because they were supposed to be here.
Mm.
So I'm not speaking to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show you what death feel like.
Can't blame it on the weather.
Now, I got a question for you.
That's why you're missing chicken.
Do you like sauce with your chicken?
Sauce goes very well with chicken.
All right. Now,
And it ain't no honey mustard
now,
either.
now it ain't honey mustard.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Uh-oh.
I'm just letting you know.
What you letting people know?
You want to dip in sauce too?
I was about to say that word. And that's not right to say.
I'll be right back.
Man, that's what I'm gonna say right there. There you go, right there. Man, or ask. How you gonna ask me? Do I want to dip in?
I don't know.
Who does that?
This chicken, you're going to have to make a trip to the kitchen and smack him again. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Why can't you get up and go smack him? See, because your smack is gonna be different.
Yeah.
Okay, so your smack is gonna okay. Why don't you need abuse? You, the chicken walked up and said, "I'm good." Now, when chicken walk up to you and tell you that it's good before you even taste it, and then when you taste it, it's good.
Yeah. I think I might have to go back to the gym early. Yeah. This is not going to work.
It's not gonna work. But you know what? That's not too bad though. So you won't be too bad.
Why you say that?
Because it's chicken. It's chicken.
Because
It's a protein. So you're good. It's not a carb.
But if you eat more than one,
It's like Lay's. You just can't eat
you
one.
can't. Smack him again.
I'm from a distance.
I think this is going to be a smackathon.
Let's do the smackathon. That's gonna work. Yes, we're gonna do a smackathon for the chicken. So you gotta defend the chicken. We are not abusive. You abused the chicken by making it too good. Where you going? Back into the kitchen and getting a dipping sauce and bring it in here for us? Hey, Carl. That's all I'm saying. That's what you gonna do? 'Cause that's about all that's going to happen. For everybody who's just tuning in, this is the CL Smooth and Bad Brooke Show. And tonight we're doing a little bit different. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to have, we have the young man in here with us tonight, right now.
Yes, and I'm killing this chicken.
And he's killing the chicken. Well, the chicken was already dead.
Well, it's dying again. Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. It's dying.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But.
He might get the itis before
the time is you know what? Bruh. You did the darn thing on this thing right here, right there.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody hear that. Don't nobody see that. I know. I'm over here on Facebook Live, talking and eating at the same time. That's a bad habit. My mom, she taught me better than that. But.
Can they see me?
Uh-huh. They can see you on YouTube. Yes, they can.
Okay, let's check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Tearing it up.
Best chicken you gonna ever get. Better than Danny Walker and him.
I've never been there. You know that?
You never been to Danny Walker? Danny Walker got some good chicken. But right now, he on freeze.
He on. That's a good. Hey, babe, you better than Danny Watt.
Oh wow! And everybody know. Everybody go to Danny Watt. The hood made Danny Watt rich.
Well, let me tell you something. Danny Watt ain't got nothing on this sauce I'm about to give you.
He ain't got nothing on this chicken.
He ain't got nothing. You got chicken left or no?
Man.
What's going on?
What you think I'm gonna save it?
All right, hold on.
You gotta get him some more.
Hold on.
He got nerve to ask me, do I got any more chicken left? First of all, I'm a man of color. That's one. No, I ain't got no chicken left.
Hey.
Second of all, we in the smackathon period right now with this seasoning. No, I ain't got no chicken left. And last but not least, no, I ain't got no chicken left. That's just the answer of all answers. And I'm going to tell you right now, as I think about it, you had to bring that pan out here, good brother.
He is trying to take the pan. See, now
Yo, the funny thing is, though, like, I'm tasting, I'm like, yo, this chicken is off the chain. Why he ain't selling it every Friday?
We actually used to do platters.
For real?
We can go back to doing platters, but we actually used to do platters. We had our wing bean platters. We had, now check it out. When we first started doing platters, I had where you can get chili, macaroni and cheese, string beans, collard greens, candied yams, ribs.
Oh, wait a minute.
Fish.
Wait.
And chicken.
Wait. You had a whole menu.
Yeah, bro.
Had a whole menu.
Our first night, we made $600.
Yes.
Y'all had a nice little clientele. It was a lot of work, though, wasn't it?
No, because see what it was, we made it. Oh crap! Don't pull that out. Now I'm stuck. You gotta come help. I'm stuck. How we did it was, I had my chafing dishes, because you know I'm an event planner, so.
Right.
And I used to do.
Babe, put that on your side.
Okay.
All right, bro. Now.
Wait, I'm talking.
All right. I'm just giving him his stuff.
It's going down in here.
Here you go, bro.
I actually
You might want to put that on the plate just in case.
had the chafing dishes, and I set everything out, lit the chafing dishes, and all the food was sitting out in a thing. So when we got our orders, we just scooped. Like it was an actual restaurant. Yes, we scooped the food and put it in the platters.
Wow.
Tie them up and deliver.
Get it? We just re-up. We had to re-up.
Yeah, we re-up.
And then
We did it. The next day we made about 400. And then that was that weekend. And then we said, okay. Yeah.
I probably had a whole story there. Y'all should have kept that going. Because y'all would have had a whole store right now. And when I say a whole store, I mean the Brooks.
Wait till we get it. We got some things in store coming up. So
he about to smack you, babe, on his own.
Oh my God.
On his own. He about
Look, Dante, just stay over there. Stay over there. Stay over there. Just please stay over there, bro.
When your face can't get right.
Let me show y'all what his face look like. Hold on. Let me show y'all on live.me.
When your face just can't get right. Because that sauce, it's hitting every part of my mouth. My tongue, the back of my tonsils, my upper gum, my lower gum, the tooth with the hole in it. This is what you call good sauce, man.
Thank you, brother.
Man, y'all would have a store right now. This is a platter. Beyond platter. This is a $10 platter.
Yeah, man. And the funny part is, I only like to cook certain times, man. I mean, I like to cook, but you know, ribs and chicken and fish, my specialties. I'm sorry, my oxtails too. What? Ain't nobody else coming. Hush.
When your mouth can't get right.
It got a little spice to it.
got a little kick.
A little kick and then a little sweet with a little sour to it. You talking about sweet and sour? Zing.
Dante Diesel was about to he about to go to the bank, right? And he gonna say, I need this money. Because I got something.
The investment is going down. The investment is right here in these wings.
I'm trying to tell y'all. It's you know.
The investment, let me tell y'all, let me put y'all on to this. This is your quick infomercial. I'm here at the Bevan Brooks, excuse me, I can't even get it out. I'm here at this CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show, and these wings are to die for. When I say die for, I'm dead. I'm saying this sauce, one of a kind, sweet and sour. I mean, it's not so hot to where you like can't take it, but with the zing of the sweetness, numbs it all right on out to where you can eat more and more and more and more. I'm telling you, these wings are to die for. I'm telling you, I'm dead. Listen, y'all want somebody to cater y'all next meal? There they go right there. This is the space you're gonna come. These wings, no, like listen, the seasoning. You ain't got to use the sauce yet. The sauce was just something you just, you know, on the zing on the low. But the seasoning, this seasoning, all right, so when it touch your tongue, when the seasoning touch your tongue, it makes you feel like you on cloud 9 because it's light, but it's zesty. And so I don't know why I'm describing this chicken. All I'm letting you know right now is these wings is to die for. Make sure y'all tune in to the next episode of Wings to go. Got it. Wings to come. Wings now.
Right?
Right. And you're going to get the secret recipe because, well, even if you don't get it, just tune in any damn way. Listen. This is it right here. This is what we need in the hood. Some good chicken. And you got it right here. They die for. Listen, I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm just going to fall back. and do what I do best, which is enjoy this chicken. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
But this is your infomercial. These wings are to die for. The Brook wings. Listen.
Yes, sir.
Man, oh man, oh man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You heard it here first. Dante Diesel, yes.
So
And then I got my wings.
Now y'all know that your man could cook a little bit. But they heard about they seen the oxtails. They see me cooking the oxtails. They see me, doing the ribs. I was out in the Sandy
When Sandy hit.
That storm Sandy.
That wasn't a storm. When you know what Sandy was. That was the hurricane that came through here. This fool is out on the porch, on the smoker, smoking turkey legs. Okay, that's what he was doing.
They wasn't, the turkey legs. Listen, I cook in any weather.
He had on his 8-ball jacket, smoking turkey legs.
Yep. Yeah. It was crazy. It was definitely crazy. Yeah, we got the box. The box is full.
Do you see?
The box is full.
Let's answer one of these questions.
We could do that.
Wow.
Well, the cards are.
It's glowing.
Your lips are glowing.
Yeah.
Woo.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry on Facebook Live that I'm sitting here eating chicken while talking to y'all.
Well, you know what it is. Listen.
But you know what? There's somebody who has a video out there that all she do is eat food. She gives a disclaimer and she says, I'm gonna smack, lick my fingers. You might even see some food fall out her mouth. But she let y'all know.
All right. We digging into the pot right now.
We stir the pot.
We stirring the
We
pot.
gotta get to the point.
We gotta get to the point. First question of the night. First question of the night.
First question.
All right. Can you be friends with benefits without catching feelings?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Can you be friends with benefits without catching feelings?
Yeah, we can be friends with benefits without catching feelings.
It depends.
It depends. Because how long has you been doing it? Because once you venture into that that escapade,
right,
them feelings do come. I mean, you
well,
just
sometimes it's not for both people. Normally, it's more so with the female because we pretty much thrive off of our. Did you just go on my plate?
That plate was for both of us. You wanted all the wings?
The piece of chicken from off.
She wanted all the wings.
Listen, be happy she didn't smack you yet.
Listen, I'm very happy.
I'm a little bit in shock that he actually took a piece of chicken from off the plate. I thought he handed them to me. I thought they were mine. But to get back to the question.
So we right now we talking for all those that just tuned in. We talking about chicken and we're talking about
catching feelings.
Friends with benefits without catching feelings.
You do it. Okay, I'm gonna put it to you like this: you have females nowadays that is just as ruthless as men. That you can be in a relationship and not catch feelings. Because you got that whole attitude like, you know what, whatever. If y'all can do it, I can do it. And I can do it better.
Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do everything better than you.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't. Listen, if it's going to be a competition, I would just truly just say, you can do it. You just have to know that the person that you're dealing with, they don't have a big mouth, and if they do start catching feelings, they won't say nothing.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends, on the.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you start getting like, okay, you start that whole comfortable thing, and then it starts going to different things. you find yourself, okay, before it was just come over and it is what it is, and then you just go.
Right.
Then you start come over, it is what it is, and then you sitting there and you chilling.
Right.
Then as you come over, it is what it is, and then you like, all right, I'm a little tired, so you might stay the night. And then it's come over, grab you, we going out, and then it is what it is. So it starts.
It's escalating. It's building. Yes, right. Yes. So then it becomes more like a relationship than just a fling.
Exactly.
Okay, so
sometimes you can do it. It just
you
depends.
can't. You're not going. Truthfully, you're not. I think you're not going to. It's going to be more than a fling.
Right.
If it's good, it's going to be more than a fling. If it's bad, it ain't going to be nothing.
That's yeah.
Right. So if it's going to be more than a fling, obviously you're going to see each other even more.
Right.
So
friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits become lovers.
Complicated. it becomes complicated.
They become lovers, and they sit in the back of the car and make out all day long. They become lovers, and it's just they try to fraud like no, that's just my friend. No, that's your butt buddy. That's what it is. It's just y'all lovers.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it, because you wouldn't start knowing relationship without a title. That's what friends with benefits. That's what the stalker said. Right. Relationship without a title.
Relationships without a title until you stay around a little longer.
Until you notice if I'm out with somebody else,
then it's a problem.
And it's a problem.
Right.
Then you like, wait a minute, pause.
Right.
We not in a relationship.
No, we in a relationship. It's monogamous. Monogamous. It's monogamous. We have an exclusive relationship. We bang and that's it. Nobody else do that.
Exactly. And then sometimes it gets you can't go out when I can't see you with somebody else. No, because you start thinking.
Yeah, you
see
start
that
thinking.
Friends with benefits is like, okay, because what's going to come out your mouth? Oh no, we just friends. But then in their head they're like, hold up, wait a minute, pause. But we friends.
But wait a minute, I still must agree it can be done.
It can be
even
done.
Though it's a possibility that you may catch feelings if the shot is good. If the shot ain't good, then you're not gonna catch feelings, and you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if the shot is good, you're gonna catch feelings, and it can't be done. But it can be done. You just gotta learn how to control your emotions. Is that what that is?
That, or you just ruthless. You just a ruthless, heartless person. Like I don't know, because
it's kind of hard to decide. It can go either way. I mean.
Because some guys do catch feelings too.
And no doubt.
And
no doubt.
And sometimes you got the guys that the girl, she ruthless. She's like him.
Right. And
he's sitting back like her. Like, yo, why she treat me like that? Not realizing like how many females have you treated like this? And now that she just want to be your friend and just, hop on you, a few times. Hey, yo, you gonna come over? Okay, it's that time again.
Right.
And the dude is sitting back like the chick with his finger in his mouth, like, I don't like this feeling.
Right. No, yeah. No, and that's the look. I don't know. I just tend to believe that friends with benefits can last if that's what y'all know from the gate. That's what y'all are. Y'all friends with benefits.
Right. If it's just like straight from the door, put everything on the table, like this is what it is.
Yeah.
And then put it on the table. See, people got to know when you say, okay, we're going to be friends with benefits, but also put it on the table that if it gets to a point where some feelings is coming into action, we need to sit down and hold a conversation, because now we got to come back and see what we want to do.
True that.
So basically, it's called put everything out on the table. When you're friends with benefits, put everything on the table.
Right. Oh, well, yeah, you have to.
You have to.
Yeah, if you don't put everything on the table, like, so if you seeing somebody else and you got another friend, you trying to have friends with benefits, I think you should tell that person that so they can make that decision.
Yeah, just look. Friends is friends, and you're gonna see me with somebody else, but guess what? When you see me with somebody else, don't open up your mouth, because I know I'll probably see you with somebody else.
Right.
So when it's time for us to smash, then, be quiet. Just make it happen.
Right. Because no one's tied into a relationship at this point.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So y'all just all having fun.
The stalker said boomerang.
So y'all might as well just do a damn menage. Y'all might as well just go find a damn hotel, invite everybody over. Everybody
get some Viagra. Let's
yeah,
go to
you know what I'm
work.
saying?
No, I don't know if that question is in here, but we gonna go to it.
Oh Lord.
Because when this one of my Facebook friends that I went to school with, she put it out there and she said about the threesome.
Right.
Oh
And
Lord.
the guys was like, no, it's not a threesome when it's a girl and two guys.
Here we go.
That's a train.
All right, y'all. Live.me. Listen up.
They say that's a train. That's not a threesome. But a guy with two females, that's considered a threesome.
No, that's a train. It's a train.
Even a guy with two females.
It's a train.
So-
They running a train on him. See, y'all always look at the man as always being the dominant, right? Well, in this case, how do you not know that this man is being dominated?
True.
My thing is,
so
the
he's being
female's
ran-
definitely
so they
gonna
running a
lick.
train on him.
The female definitely probably going to lick certain things on another female, whereas though.
And that's what they said. Two guys are not going to get together and be together versus the two females, which either they're going to end up being together. But I'm like, not all females that is a threesome with a guy and two girls. Not all may do that. So don't just assume that all females are going to do that.
Right. And I'm also looking at the fact that we're in a different world, and so how we look at threesomes,
Woo.
some people today may not look at threesomes the way we
Yeah,
look
that
at
might
it.
be something on the
We're
regular.
looking at it from
Heterosexual.
right, and we're also looking at it from a different
Angle.
time frame.
Yeah.
Different era, yeah.
Yeah, different
Yeah.
era. You know, this generation, man, when we came up, we had doing the butt, ow, sexy, right? Well, this generation got when we duck.
Oh, wow.
Right. So it's a different velocity. So at the end of the day, I never seen a threesome for this generation, but I'm quite sure it would end up being a little more deeper than ours. Yeah. So at the end of the day, we got to look at the threesome in such a way that, to me, it's all of it. Everybody's getting ran a train on. Whether it's two guys or two girls, you're getting ran a train on today.
All right. Well, speaking of trains,
Let's get back to this chicken.
let's check out the caboose.
Let's check out this chicken. Brother Philly native said it's communication is the key. What up, brother Philly native? Yeah. I guess he must have came in on the relationship part of the
friends with benefits.
friends with
part.
benefits. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I guess
Hey,
after
Miss
we started
KD,
talking
what's
about the other
going
stuff,
on?
he probably ran away.
But see, that's the thing. You got to be able to talk. I don't care whether how people say it. 'Cause, all right, I'm just gonna say it. People who are very religious, they have a tendency of just running away from talking about things that should be talked about. I don't care.
I'm glad you brought that point up.
Oh.
I'm a very God-fearing person.
Oh yes.
But I've learned on my travels, I've preached to over thousands of people, and I've studied various languages, and I've studied various religions.
Mm-hmm.
But I come to learn and come to terms with myself that you can't browbeat a person about your specific beliefs.
Nope.
Okay? You have to let people live their own lives.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've learned this slogan a long time ago from a pastor who passed away, to where they say you can become so spiritually bound to where you're no earthly good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And so to where all you're doing is preaching about people going to hell if they don't do this, that, and the third, but yet you don't walk the same walk.
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore they looking at you and your character and saying, well, how come you say your God is this, but you live like that?
Mm-hmm.
And so therefore we must be careful how we embed our beliefs upon people. Your walk will speak for itself.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely.
So that's so I don't get into the religion debates no more all that, you know. If somebody asks me if they ask me about something, I'll give them the information. Other than that, we don't do that.
Yeah, because I always tell people the day that they come, you ain't gonna be standing next to me.
Right.
I got the answer for everything that I did.
If you want to get technical, first of all, you came in this world by yourself.
You leaving by
You
yourself.
leaving by yourself. It's only when that casket go down, this is you in there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know,
Ain't
so
gonna be no
you
way.
gotta live this lifetime for you. Enjoy it, have fun, and don't worry about naysayers, haters, all that. Because at the end of the day, this is your legacy.
That's right.
This is the Brooks legacy right now, and I'm glad to be a part of it because 5 to 10 years from now, when y'all go back to look at these tapes, you know what I'm saying?
We laugh from 2 years
Right,
old stuff.
you know,
Oh my
and it's
goodness.
gonna be crazy, and to know that you did all of this work, and this is legacy, and so I'm proud of you guys for even doing the show, man. This show is the bomb.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean? And this chicken is the bomb, and this sauce is the bomb. You know what I'm saying? And
We looking for
they're
some
gonna have to open up a
investors.
shop,
We
you
looking
know,
for some investors.
and sell the product.
Yeah.
Because you got the product. This is it right here, man. You can't get no better.
Oh man,
You know
thank
what I mean?
you, bro. Thank
And
you.
He
then-
steady looking at the bones. He
Right,
like,
right. No, I got a couple more pieces on
Oh, you
there. I'm
got a
about to
couple more
get. I'm
pieces?
about to get down with the get down, but I just had to pick up the mic. You know, the two don't go together. We're gonna hold the mic right now, but when I put this mic back down, it'll be a minute before I talk again. So I just wanted to get everything out in the open right now. You know, we're talking about these relationships. We're talking about friends with benefits, and we're talking about this chicken and this sauce.
I hear that.
Right. So before we go to another question, I just want to let y'all know this is the infomercial again. Once again, you're welcome. You're tuned in live to the Bev and the CL Smooth Brooks show, and it's going down.
Oh God.
Well, we
the
gonna,
chicken got him all messed
All
up.
messed up.
listen. I'm all. It's the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. The point, and the point is, this chicken really do got me squared off right now, and I'm about to go tap back into it. You know what I mean? The sauce and all that. But Break-N-Chainz Radio. This show is one of the most dynamic internet radio shows that I've been on. One, because it's open-minded. It's not into a routine. It's not stuck on a one-lane situation. We always in the third lane. So I definitely love the show, and I want y'all to continue to do this. But yeah, you definitely have to bring up a cooking show now. You definitely gonna have to
Oh boy.
show people this chicken.
We actually
We
was talking
can't
about.
we can't show the seasoning stuff.
Yeah, all the seasonings and special.
Cause that's just like his ribs. The seasoning is 27 different seasonings for the rub.
Wow.
So we can't disclose that information. And for the chicken, we can't really disclose
But
the
I
seasonings
believe-
either. We can get like
and
one
the
or two
secret
things.
sauce.
There's
I can't
something you
even-
can do to let people see visually
Oh yeah.
how
Yeah.
beautiful your food is. It's something
Yes.
you can do.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we can do that. We can have
Actually,
seasonings
we're
just
going to
inside.
have a little a taste testing event soon.
Oh, we taste testing. I'm gonna be here right here.
Because there's a lot of people that say that I should open up a restaurant or something, and a couple people said they would back it. So we
cook
got some
with
things.
love.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just I've been doing it for really what?
It'll be 20 years that we
Yeah,
together, so.
so about 20 years.
That's a
I've
long
been
time, bro.
I've
That's a long
been
time.
and the
I can't
funny
even
part
get
was,
20 minutes with a chick to shut up. You talking about 20 years? 20 years. we have 20 seconds of conversation. I'll be like, shut up. You like 20 years.
Yeah, man. And the funny part is I don't know where the time went. You know what
We
I
don't
mean?
know where the time
It's seriously, man. Every day is like a new adventure, man. So
It wasn't into shutting up.
no.
No, it was into growth and positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I had that kind of luck.
When things that's about to happen and roll out, when that comes down and CL and I is standing up on stage,
Right.
and we have like a whole lot of married couples out there in the audience, and even single people who think that marriage is just not. I mean, you got some marriage is just not for you. I got that. I get it. But to know that when you sit back and you say, I can't deal with this. I can't deal with him. I can't deal with her and hers. And y'all only been married for 2 years.
Yeah.
Let us tell you our story.
Yeah.
And let's see how bad your 2 years really is versus what we've been through,
Yeah.
and we're still standing.
Yeah.
And we still love each other.
Yeah.
And we're still here, ride or die.
Ride or die. Now that's true. Ride or die.
When they hear our story,
oh my gosh.
a lot of people probably like, oh no, oh hell no, no, not me. I'd have been gone a long time ago.
Especially when that happened. What? No, I'd have been out.
We gonna be like, okay.
Yeah. Listen, when
That's
God,
why they don't have their dreams and y'all do.
Yeah, you know.
Exactly.
It's funny because I look at before we go into commercial break, I look at some of the things that Bev and I did and sit back and say, wow, we were really around each other a whole lot. We worked together. Almost every job that I've done since we've been together, we worked together. Pepsi, driving around, promotions.
Remember when Storm came out? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was us riding around in the Storm van.
Riding around the Storm van, throwing sodas.
The sodas and the t-shirts and the hats and all.
Yep. So plug up the sound system and we was out there partying, man. We had so much fun, man. Listen, that's why doing radio is so. It's just like that. It's like that all the time.
It comes easy.
It's like that all the time, man. And when we get our new vehicle for the station, yeah, it's gonna be something special.
That's why I said watch the step up.
Yeah, watch the step up.
Listen,
watch the step up.
I believe y'all, man, because when y'all put your mind to something, it gets done. You know,
yeah.
y'all remind me of me.
Yeah,
you know, we out here, we grind it. We don't talk about it, we be about it.
Yes.
That's why I told my son, and I told a couple of people, the word try shouldn't even be in your vocabulary.
Thank you, LS baby.
When you try, it doesn't get done, but when you do, you succeed.
Yes.
And that's what y'all do.
Yes.
Yo, I'm proud of y'all, man. Give it up for my girl, Bev, and my man, DJ CL Smooth.
Yes.
The CL Smooth and Bev Brooks Show. You're tuned in. We about to go to commercial?
Yes, sir.
Let's rock out.
Let's go.
WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio.
Knowing your breasts can save your life. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. Brought to you by Susan G. Coleman and the Ad Council.
To the tri-state area, this your boy comedian Craig McLaurin. If you in Philly, New York, New Jersey, or Delaware, come on out every second Sunday to Second Story Philly at 1700 South Columbus Boulevard, where we have some of the best comedians all over the country every second Sunday. The second Sunday of every month, not Sunday the 2nd, but the second Sunday, and every month we're down at Second Story Philly, upstairs at Club Risque, hosted by yours truly, comedian Craig McLaurin. We got free parking, we got drink specials, we do giveaways, we have contests, the whole nine, and we have a patented Craig McLaurin comedy drink called the CMC drink. It's only $4, and it's the best drink that you're gonna have that night anyway. So come on out. We have a ball down there every second Sunday. That's the second Sunday of every month at Second Story Philly, 1700 South Columbus Boulevard, Philly, PA.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, and father of 5. I'm also an expert on drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids, and there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org.
And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Dreams Ice Cream Factory, located at 33 East Glenside Avenue in Glenside, PA. Come experience the best ice cream and customer service in the business. Enjoy over 25 flavors of ice cream in full variety. Our exclusive donut ice cream sandwich is king. Also, we deliver. Go to www.dreamsicecreamfactory.com. You can find us at Dreams Ice Cream Factory on Instagram, Facebook, Dreams Ice Cream Factory. And our phone number is 267-627-4171.
What up? It's your boy Dante Diesel. It's the Brooks Show, CL Smooth and Bev. They on point with it, you just nod your head. 7 to 10 on a Friday skit. You can hit the email if your question legit. As they put it in a bucket here to pick your thoughts. It's Dante Diesel here to spit this art. You don't have to turn it up cause they already lit. Got your speakers on lock when they bumping the hits. They be motivated, energy, repping the community. All you other stations, man, this'll be a eulogy. You don't have to fraud, you can just applaud as a husband and wife, living life on one accord. Rockin', face talk, IG, Facebook. When you tune in, party people, it's a good look. CL Smooth hit the tables like a hood crook. Better keep you in suspense like a good book. It's the Brooks Show, it's the Brooks Show. It's the Brooks Show, it's the Brooks Show. It's the Brooks Show, it's the Brooks Show. CL Smooth and Bev, on point.
What up, y'all? It's your man DJ CL Smooth. And Bev is in the building. And Dante Diesel, my brother that you saw and just heard, is the creator of that song. Thank you so much for our intro. Oh, man. You talking about...
I'm sorry. I couldn't get a word in because the chicken in the way. Listen, we're going to talk about this chicken all day. Okay?
I tell you, this is chicken, man. Listen, this... fried... Hey, hush.
They got the killer over here.
Let me see what's going on. I don't know. Hush.
They got the killer over here. I had to watch my ankles coming in.
That's because she be on point. Right? Turn the light on.
Oh, people starting to take trash out.
But why they gotta be so loud?
I don't know.
They just loud out there.
So,
all right.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I fixed some wing dings today, and yeah, that's just me cooking. You know, nothing special to me, but Dante over here, Mr. Jermaine Quick himself, destroyed.
He had to charge you $15, but $10 fat. Because I can imagine what the fries gonna taste like. You know what I mean? We can put a price tag on that already because you already tasting the chicken. Okay. But we here live on the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show, and we're tuned in to the point. And the point today was we had 2 questions that were crazy off the hook. And so now we're going to get into another question.
Yeah, we're about to get into question number 3. All right. So, if y'all are first time tuning in, this is the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show. It's called The Point. And we have a pot. We're going to get a bigger pot because
we be having too many questions.
It's a lot of questions in here, if y'all can see. Whole lot. It's stuff we didn't put in there. People emailed us these questions.
They sit up there on our Facebook Live. They just start posting questions up. They inboxes, DM. Please tell me what's the difference between DM and inbox?
It's just inbox and then one says direct message. That's all.
It's the same
thing.
God darn thing. Why do y'all got to change what it is?
Because it's 2 different platforms.
It's my inbox.
Inbox is on Facebook.
That's my inbox.
DM,
that's Messenger.
DM is
That's
Instagram.
Messenger. That's Messenger.
Messenger is on Facebook.
Messenger is on
Inbox
Facebook.
Is your email.
Right.
And DM is your Instagram.
There you go.
That's too much.
So we're about to get into question number 3.
Because I be sitting up there and I get a little confused when I be texting somebody back. I'll be like, okay, do I say inbox me? Do I say DM me? Do I say? I'm like, I don't know.
All right, question number 3.
Shut up over there. It was already answered.
Right.
God darn it. Thank you, though.
This is a very open-ended question. It says, men, What's the most painful thing a woman has ever done to you?
Didn't we ask that already?
Something similar. It was something similar. But yeah.
I can't answer that. It says men.
Yeah.
It said men, and it had a line underneath men. I'm not a man.
Put it this way.
Last time I checked.
Woman hasn't done, well, my woman hasn't done anything to me to, I mean, she did some painful things, but I'm still here. So.
Okay.
Good brother, I don't expect you to answer this honestly.
I honestly,
that's why you've been in here 20 years.
That's the honest answer. It's like,
that's okay.
I mean, she done some painful things, but
it wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough
to
talk
about.
Yeah.
So let me answer this one because you can't answer this one.
I can't answer that.
Let me answer this one. Okay. The most hurtful thing a female ever done to me is lied about a child that was not mine. Story goes as follows. I met a female. We had relations. She had a child. She made me believe it was mine because I had sickle cell trait and she had sickle cell trait. And the doctor said when two parents have the trait, it's a possibility the child has anemia. Mm-hmm. And so she led me to believe for 4 years that that was my child. And every other weekend, I would get off work and go see this child. And, take care of her the best way I can. All the money, I was working at the time, so I was helping with finances and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Until one day I met the female's aunt. I was coming from work, and she was coming from a Olive Garden.
Salad garden.
Olive Garden. And yeah, and she said, Jermaine, let me talk to you for a second. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? And she's like, yeah, you need to go get a blood test. I said, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, you need to know the truth that that baby may not be yours. And I'm like, wow, what? Yeah, because the father comes every weekend. You don't come. The father comes and sees the child the other weekend. They told me all of this all at once. It blew my mind, freaked me out.
Oh, wow.
Right? So I go get this blood test and come to find out it wasn't mine. And so when I asked the person, why did they do this? They said because they needed the money.
Wow.
So,
wow.
That's my story. That was the harshest thing somebody ever done to me.
Yeah. That's a harsh one. These yours was 4 years and not 19.
Right. 4 years is still a long time.
It is a long time in an attachment and a bond that you form with that child. So it's like, that's why some guys, they at some point they just like, you know what, but that child is mine. When it's like that.
4 years. I tried. Actually, after that situation, once I found out it was the father that was there, it was nothing, no more communication I could do. And then I had seen that person later in life, and I was tried, but they didn't want to reach out because I guess it's been too much time lapsed in between. Because I still would have treated her like my daughter, but at the end of the day, too much time in between. So
and then that's confusing for the child.
Yeah, that
what are you telling them? What are you actually telling them?
But they actually knew. Like, the funny thing is, they grew up and knew. It's like, I guess somebody kept them in the loop or whatever.
Wow.
And so they knew. But
oh, you getting sad faces, or little crying faces.
Oh, don't cry for me. It's a learning experience. I get to teach my son, and he get to teach his children, and so forth and so on. That sometimes you
keep them DNA tests going.
Yeah.
No, it's called just strap up.
Yeah. I was young, and I was out of high school. I just had got out of my group home situation, and only experiences I had in group home had nothing to do with relationships. So, I was fresh out the box with relationships. Just learning, and you know, I wanted to get some. I wasn't thinking about AIDS back then. It wasn't that prevalent back then. It is now. Oh, you better strap up now. But, you know, when I was coming up, it wasn't as widespread, you know. So, you know, we had relations, you know. It was what it was. But
well, you don't strap up now, but something might fall off.
Right. But trusting and having faith, that's the one thing you got to have. You got to trust and have faith. Uh-oh. Somebody said something?
Yeah, they said I didn't find out my name. Wait a minute. Or they did find out that their name wasn't on their daughter's birth certificate, but somebody else's is.
Oh, wow.
She was 15 when he found out that his name is not on his daughter's birth certificate.
Oh, wow.
Like, who does that?
A lot of people, evidently.
Yeah. See, these stories, man, they come... They wicked, man. You know, we all got some stories to tell, man. But
yes, sir.
You know, that's the roughest thing a woman ever did for me. I've been through some other stuff, but nothing as deep cradled as that. You know. Well, and I don't swing at women and hit them. We don't do the hitting thing. But I had a woman punch me in my jaw before. You know. I don't know. I don't. You know, we don't do the hitting on women thing. So I don't know. It's not. That's a good question, but that's how I can answer. Got another one for me?
Yeah.
This sauce, man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm taking the bones and I'm dipping it in the sauce and using the bones like a popsicle.
Bro, it's some more chicken, man. It's some more chicken, bro.
Okay,
no, but you don't understand.
He said the mom wasn't sure. Then you don't put nobody's name.
All right, we on to question number 4.
Question number 4.
Grill man, what's good, man? I wish you was here tonight, bro.
He over there?
Yep.
He was over here.
Yes, sir. He's
now he over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Bro, we got some chicken going on and
this sauce.
Yo, bro. I had to do some things, man, because you wasn't here tonight, so you know.
Yeah, grill man.
So I had to some wingdings, and I made some wingdings, and I made my secret sauce.
Wait, before you even ask that, this gentleman over here said, what would you tell your son to do in that situation?
I would tell my son, if you like someone, don't get blinded by like and puppy love. If you make if a responsibility comes up, such as she gets pregnant, to make sure that you get a blood test. And it's 2 reasons why you would get a blood test, not just to find out if that's your child, but to find out compatibility. You also find out if you, when you get the blood test, you'll find out if y'all both compatible with each other. And so, because if you get sick, need a lung or whatever you may need, you want to know if that's the lady you riding out with, you want to know. So having a blood test can cure 2 things. 1, to find out if the child is yours, and 2, to find out how compatible you guys are truly. So, yeah, I would definitely tell it to him, and I would kind of wean it to him in such a way that he has a clear understanding that not to press the issue in a negative fashion, but to just make sure that she understands it's for both of their security.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good answer.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
Okay. What's the next question?
Alrighty. How important is communication early in a relationship?
It is the most important part of a relationship since day one.
Yep.
Once you start out with a relationship, you got to first begin to feel each other out. Y'all playing, y'all giggle, you know. And I advise any relationship to temporarily move in with each other somehow. And then why do I advise that? Because you really never know a person until you have lived with them. You don't know a person until you have lived with them. Because when you don't live with a person, when you wake up in the morning, when we finally see them for the day, they already in their Sunday best. But when you go to sleep at night, they not in their Sunday best. They in their devil's clothes. And so at the end of the day, you want to know what all of that look like.
The devil's clothes.
You know what I'm saying?
The birthday suit.
In the birthday suit. You want to know, you want to know what all of that looks like. And you want to know how their character is when they go to sleep. You want to know what their character is when they wake up in the morning. Are they grouchy? All of those things. And see, that determines a real relationship, that if you can take it or not. See, some people,
Oh yeah.
when you first meet a
agree.
person, you don't live with them or whatever, and then all of a sudden you decide to take it to the next level, and you really don't know anything about this person because you haven't spent several nights, several months with this person, waking up to this person to see if you can go to long term with this person. And so I advise anybody to take a chance on that and basically move in with each other somehow. I don't know how you would do it, but if you really like somebody, take that to next step and move in, and not just and set a time frame too. I'm not just saying shack up, but set a time frame. Set a time frame where y'all want to get married, or if you're not going what they say, either poop or get out the pot. Right?
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm saying set a time frame, and so at the end of the day, you know exactly if this is going to be it, it's going to be it. If it's not going to be it, it's not going to be it. But at the end of the day, y'all got to test the waters. Y'all got to live with each other. Y'all got to try that. This is what I'm only giving you personal experience, meeting people, having long distance relationships, all that stuff. None of that stuff works because you don't know the true character of a person until you actually live with them.
Absolutely. Say it. Speak your mind, baby.
Well, from that aspect also, you have to know that pretty much every 5 years or so you change. So you honestly can't be prepared for everything that's going to come. Whether if he snores in the beginning or if she snores in the beginning, I mean, that's just something. Can you deal with that or not?
That's the whole purpose of living with that person. See, some people don't even get that experience.
True.
Yeah.
Like I said, when you meet a person and you decide to like that person, y'all might even having a little casual relationship to where y'all, doing your thing. Every time you see that person, they always in their Sunday best.
Yeah.
But you got some people, you got some people that will go and wake up 2 hours before their mate to get themselves together and then lay their behinds back down in the bed like they are just the most beautiful thing when they wake up in the morning.
You know what? At the end of the day, truthfully, you are correct. But that's a lot of work. Right?
Yes.
And eventually you're going to get caught.
Wow.
Yeah, you will.
Grill Man said negative. Moving in would be part of progression.
Progression is what you want in a relationship. See, now, if you're just trying to hit, that's one thing. We're talking about relationships here. We're talking about progression towards something more higher. So I'm not saying that if you're just trying to hit, I'm not telling you to move in because that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to hit and keep it moving. Well, that's friends with benefits. That's what we're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're thinking about going to the next level with a person, before you say I do, I believe that you need to take time and spend with that person for at least 30 days or the 90-day rule. They got this 90-day rule.
Yeah, the
for
90-day rule.
You're not supposed to get no leg from a woman for 90 days, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should also have the 90-day rule to where you live with that person to see if you can handle that. Because if you can't handle that, whether it's a bunch of kids, say if she got kids, all right, say I'm just hypothetically going off the spring right now. Mm-hmm. If the woman you decide to date or the man you decide to date have children, okay. If you don't live with them, how do you know how they're going to treat you? You say I do to this man that you barely know. He got children, and all of a sudden you get in this relationship where these children really hate your guts, for real. And now they're doing everything, conspiring and doing everything behind your back to make sure that this relationship's failed. Now you done wasted all this money on a situation that you didn't even have control of. I say, yes, take the time out, know that person by living with them for a while. Give yourself that 90-day rule. If it's going to be a go, it's going to be a go. If it's not going to be a go, it's not going to be a go. But you have to definitively get an answer from yourself. And the only way you do it is by experience.
Yeah. And you got some people that will sit up there and say, well, you don't never really know anybody.
But no, you don't. Listen, this is not a total no. This is what they call a comfort zone no.
Mm-hmm.
A total no, you will never know. But there is a level of comfortability that you may get with a person to know. You'll know.
Yeah, because you got to think about it, because when you are together, you need to be with somebody, especially if they have children. And if you plan to have a child with that person, or even if you don't plan, but
Is he a
y'all
good
gonna
father or mother?
mend into each other's families together, are your morals the same as mine?
There you go.
Do you know, I need to see how you deal with your children in the aspect, okay, well, if
Or
your
deal with my
child did
children.
this,
Right.
what would you do?
Right.
And yeah.
Yeah, listen, with all the things that's going on today, you got to understand, if you're going to take the chance, y'all going to have to take the chance totally. Because at the end of the day, you keep having these relationships with people that don't have their mind on right. They don't have any ambition or goals. And they're bringing their negative seeds and dumping them on you and in you. And you're carrying that negativity with you to each relationship. You need to buckle down. If you find somebody, know that this is the person I want to try it with, and then take that next level with them. And if they're not willing to commit to that next level, then they really didn't want to commit with you. Then you know what it is. It was just a butt thing.
Yeah, because you got to think about it. That's because the same way as CL and I in our marriage. I know I done did some stuff, and he probably like, Lord Jesus, man. Oh, God. and
he ain't gonna say it right now, but okay.
Trust me,
he has done some things.
I've done some things,
and it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And like, okay, prime example. When we're out in direction wise, when something came up on ways, and it was going to take in one direction,
right?
And he was like, "Well, why is it going to do that? And I can go here and do this, that, and third." So then it switched. Because he was like, I'm just going to go straight. So it switched. And it wanted him to go straight. And I was like, okay, so why would you assume that it was going to take you that way, the same way the other one was taking you? And it didn't even show you on there that it was going to take you down that way or tell you to make that left-hand turn. So he started saying, I said, you know what? We're going to keep going through this. And it's going to do nothing but get worse as we get older. And I told him this already. I said, it's going to get worse. So I'm going to have to start training myself to just shut up direction-wise and just let him go.
Right. And so we've learned, so you just learned a valuable lesson. Women, most of the time, are always right. However, if you don't let a man be a man, then you miss the whole communication point. And so therefore, even though you're right, in actuality, you're the bigger person to fall back and let us do what we do. And when we wrong, we'll come right to you, baby. You was right.
You was right. That's right.
You was right, baby,
That's
baby,
exactly,
baby, baby. You know
exactly,
you was right, baby.
That's exactly right.
But that's what makes a relationship last longer. Everybody knowing their place.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was like, look, I told him, I said, I can see it in my head. I could just see it. Years go down, like that. This is going to get worse. We're going to be in the car just at it. So I'm just going to step back and just be like,
humbly.
Yes.
Humbly, because you know at the end of the day, when you right, you right. You know what I'm saying to you?
Just gonna sit there.
And then you know the baby, please, baby, please, baby, please, baby. You know, that's what we're gonna do. And it's okay. It's all right. You know, we live and learn. You know what I'm saying? We make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So let us be men, you know, hard-headed. My mom said a hard head make a soft behind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but, you know, we learned, though. We learned the best way we know possible.
And that's how it is with a relationship. What was that question? That question was we can
tie it in together. How important is communication early in a relationship?
Yeah, it ties all into that. It ties all into that. Because even no matter early in a relationship, 5 years into the relationship, 25 years into the relationship, 100 years into the relationship,
every day,
communication is always important. The best important thing.
It really is.
Thanks for that question. That was very eye-opening.
Yeah. So we're gonna stir the pot again.
What you got?
Did that come up? Did that work? Or how did that happen?
No, I don't see nothing.
We're gonna have to work on that situation, D.
Oh, that?
The songs didn't come up?
Wait a minute.
It don't say copyright protected, does it?
All right. Oh. Okay. This is the question. I remember how this question got in here. Can a child be toxic to a parent's well-being?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing. Okay, no, listen.
It's the truth.
Yes, a child can be toxic to an adult's well-being. Yes. Okay, so how can that be? I can't give too much, but I can say that a child can be toxic to an adult's well-being when the child doesn't recognize their child. They automatically think they have adult privileges to talk to the adult like they want to. So that's, I don't know. Repeat that question one more time.
Can a child be toxic to a parent's well-being?
What makes the child toxic? His behavior, his attitude, his cognitive behavior, his attitude, his ambitions, his desires. If they're not in concordance with productivity, then they can be toxic.
Now that's productivity towards the parent, correct?
That is correct.
Now,
because
if the parent is
providing a roof, if the parent is providing food.
How about if the child isn't in the same household?
If the parent provides information, if the parent provides a safe haven when that child needs a safe haven or information or food or whatever the case may be, because there's still an attachment there, that child can be toxic in any form. Mm-hmm. That child can be toxic with always bringing nonsense to the house, drama. That child can bring negative attitudes. You know, every time we talk to the parent, because he's older now, they let the tongue slip. They start showing that disrespect. They don't understand the gravitational pull of what a parent is and what a child is. And you respect your parents I don't care how old you get.
Right.
So when you get to the level where you become disrespectful, then you become toxic.
Yep.
Sounds good?
Yeah. I say that because, Lord Jesus, children can be toxic to them. And people be trying to figure out, well, how? You know, you're supposed to love your child unconditionally. You're supposed to, but your child should not cause any drama and havoc in your life. Yeah. But everything that you have done and taught them, and you turn around and you want to give me your butt to kiss.
Correct.
Then I got to let you go and you rock out.
That is correct.
Yep, let you be grown, and you do you.
Yeah, these some kids today, they feel entitled to everything.
Oh yeah.
There's no, and not all of them. There are some good kids in good areas where they're focused and they know what they want. And then there's some that feel entitled. Majority, I would say, right now, when I go to a public school, when I had a chance to take American Bully into the public school system. And I remember when we was coming up, a class clown consisted of maybe one or two people in class. Now, class clowns run 14, 15 to a class. And so the odds of you failing in school could be high. And so therefore you bringing home drama and negative behavior from school because you learned it in school. And now you're bringing it home to the parent. And the parent is wondering why and how they got this child got this way. And it's just the influence of the community and the environment.
Oh, we talked about that one.
Oh,
that was another, because when we, back in the day, you only had one class clown, pretty much. You had a class clown. You had a student that smelled like pee. You had
and you had one bully.
You had a bully. It was like, it was only, but you were still able to learn because all you had to do was remove that one person. Yep. And they can be in the same classroom, but remove them and put them in the corner. Take their whole desk, push it in the corner, and you still taught your class. Nowadays, you got them where they just in a whole huddle, just right there in your classroom. And I see that's
because everybody want to be a class clown. Everybody wants something to say, and that's the society today.
And they all got their cameras out ready to shoot something.
Yeah, everybody want to be a movie director.
But they don't have IMDb credits.
All right.
We just got ours.
Yeah, right.
Yes, sir. American Bully on Amazon Prime. Make sure y'all tune in and cop that joint.
That's right. That's right.
It said it didn't find anything.
Okay, so we having an issue on that one.
The disc at all?
Yeah, it said it didn't find anything.
Email.
I went to import it, and it didn't find anything.
Email it to me.
You go to the file? Wait a minute, you on Toshiba. It should come up as a file.
No, it came up as Dropbox.
No, not Dropbox. It should come up. It's just regular files on that disc. Pull that disc up.
Go to
Okay. Yeah,
all right, y'all. So what we gonna do? We gonna go to a quick music break. Quick music break.
Go ahead.
And we gonna, you know me. I like some. Well, I could have played that. Wow. I like that. Hold on. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that. Hold on, y'all.
On this PC.
Hold on 1 second.
Ain't one of these? Wouldn't it be?
No, go to this PC.
Yeah, I like that. Let me play this John. I haven't played it in a while. WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio. It's your man DJ CL Smooth. The CL Smooth and Bev Brooks Show. We gonna come right back in a few seconds. Get the things you need.
Take it to the top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a proper introduction. I think that's
you did?
Email.
LOA. Oh Lord, that's you gotta pull that up. Yo, anybody on live.me and on WBNC Break-N-Chainz Radio, at the sound of my voice, you can email in questions to the point. If you have any questions you would like for us to discuss, email them to loa.wbnc@gmail.com. loa.wbnc@gmail.com. And you'll hear some of the questions that come out of this box. The pot is getting thick, and there are some things in here that we probably won't be able to discuss, or
why not?
Because depends on.
Look, I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't give a goddamn.
It depends on.
I'm gonna be open and honest. We've never not discussed it. It's all about how.
No,
we
did.
It.
We passed over one or two questions.
No, we didn't.
We answered it at the quickness of. You might as well say a Passover because we said yep and then went to the next question and that was it. You know, so.
We passed over questions.
Yeah, well. It was a redundant question that was just answered. So we answered the question before we got it. So it was like, okay. Yeah, exactly. So like I said,
on that note, then you know that's something different. But just to honestly say,
we ain't gonna just pass it up, you know.
You know, we didn't pass it up. We actually like the one question that we thought about, and we passed it around to the panel that time, and you know, then they judged whether or not they wanted to answer it or not.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, next question. We're going to stir the pot again. Ladies and gentlemen, this should take us into our commercial break section. All right. What? Everybody get on the floor.
Make sure y'all.
I don't know who put that.
Wait a minute. We had to have somebody here that either came through the station or dropped this question off somewhere, because I didn't write this question.
I didn't write that either, so I guess it was somebody who was either here. I think that was somebody who was here.
I think that was somebody that was here. One of the guests or somebody.
One of the guests that was here on one of the shows, actually, like, I think they wrote down, had every bit of like 10 or 11 questions.
What is this question?
I can't answer it because I don't have it.
All right. See, this is one of the questions that I was talking about.
I don't have it, so I can't answer.
We need to.
What's this question?
How long is your eggplant? I don't understand.
I said I can't answer it because I don't. Yeah.
Go ask the anaconda. Next question.
Right?
Yeah, I said I can't answer that.
That one
I can't. That's all, y'all.
Put it this way: it's long enough.
That's for me to know and for you not to find out.
Yep. Right. All right. Alrighty. Why is it sometimes the one that's not your type are the ones that change your life and treat you right?
Because it's unexpected. Those are the ones we slip and miss because we're so busy focused on our type. We don't know our type. We think we know our type. But there's somebody that is truly our type. And when they come to you, you totally miss the ball. And then sometimes you catch it. And that'd be the right one for you. Even though it wasn't your first choice.
That's true. Because you got... That's why when people look at some people, they're visual, which I get it. You look at food. If it's appealing, you're gonna eat it. It could be the nastiest thing once you taste it, but if it look good, you're gonna try it. If it don't look good, you're gonna pass it by. But it can taste so good if you just try it.
Right.
So yeah, some people, and you're right, because actually, do you really know your type? Your type changes as your own mindset changes.
Well, you know why your own mindset changes?
Because of growth.
And now let me be this. It's this thing called the internal clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of forget about that internal clock. See, when you're young,
all the time in the world.
Oh man, you break up with one, go to the next. Break up with one, go to the next.
You think you have all the time in the world,
right? But that's the young mind.
Yeah.
Okay, and the young body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you get beyond a certain age, and that look don't look,
as flawless
as it used to. So then you start rushing. You like me? Okay, let's go. You know.
Yeah.
You don't have any restrictions anymore, or your restrictions are so narrow. It's like,
I don't care. I just want to get married.
Yeah.
I don't care. I just want kids. I don't care. I don't care.
You know. So it's a comfort zone that we sometimes get into only because of that internal clock. So I mean, that's a funny one.
Oh, because is your internal clock clicking?
Yeah. I always thought about my internal clock. Let me tell y'all a little something about my internal clock.
Oh.
It's on hell right now.
Oh
The sink is the ship is going down. We sinking. And if somebody don't come lift me up out of this water.
But you, even though you're in, see, okay, it's two different people with internal clocks. It's the ones who they can't wait because they know that it's ticking. Then you got the ones that still is like, okay, I know it's time, but I'm not just going to settle. Now, with those people, will they miss? But see, even sometimes you got people who have already missed that boat. Sometimes it comes back around, but other times it don't.
That is the truest thing. Will you miss? I think on this earth, I miss my true love. And not because I didn't see it. It's because circumstances didn't allow us to be together. Mm-hmm. And so at the end of the day, there's several ways you can miss. Not only with the internal clock, but if the pegs don't line up properly or life doesn't spin the way you would like for it to spin. Mm-hmm. You can miss that special someone. So it's a two-edged sword with that. It's not just one concept with that. But the person that's meant for you, if they're truly meant for you, they will be there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, y'all too. CL Smooth in the Bad Brooks Show. You know what it is?
Yes, well, he can speak about that one.
Yes. Mr. 20 years in.
Listen, Wayne ain't going to talk about that.
Mr. 20 years in?
Listen, it takes a lot to be there.
Yes, it does.
Just going to say that. It really does.
Yep, I'm getting back to I can't even get 20 minutes.
Yeah, man. It's seriously.
I can't even get a dinner. Nobody won't cook for me. I got to always cook. You know what they talk about? I meet women because they've been dogs for so long. And I'm the exact opposite. I've been treating women for so long, so now I'm looking for a woman that will reciprocate. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I always meet the ones that been dogged and they need that door opening, which I do on the norm. That's just a natural habit.
Yep, that's me too.
Cooking. Mm-hmm. Massages after baths. Rubbing your feet when they tired. Taking out the trash. Doing those things a man
should
do. That's not in a full committed relationship. And I'm looking for some reciprocation, and they're comfortable.
Well, in actuality, that's what females fail to realize. That's where they fall short. Because see, they might be mad, y'all might be mad at me, but I don't care. Don't look to always be pampered all the time. Now, as far as opening up the door and all that kind of stuff, that's a given. That's what a gentleman is supposed to do. But if he works, if he's doing his thing, he's out there working, he's grinding, he's taking care of the house, he's making sure those bills is paid, he's making sure this, that, and the third. What's wrong with you cooking sometimes? What's wrong with you running his bath water sometimes? What's wrong with you rubbing his feet, not unless he don't like you touching his feet? You try, but
Mic check. Mic check 1 2.
They don't like you rubbing their feet or nothing like that. But there's nothing wrong with doing that. And females felt like if he's doing that for you, what makes you think that he's not tired sometimes?
Sometimes.
I mean, because
depends on how much they grind, or
I mean, it just because both of y'all can be grinding hard at the same time.
Exactly.
But
that's one thing that
back and forth.
But that's one thing that I always look for. I've been married twice. My first marriage wasn't that put together. Wasn't that well. But when I ran into Bev again, her grind actually matched my grind.
See,
I just think it was a little bit above.
Mine was, I got to make it happen. I don't like working for nobody. I want to work for myself. That's how I've always been. You know, I had a 9 to 5. I had to, you know, the couple jobs here and there. But my thing was, I don't like working for nobody. I don't like clocking in for nobody. I don't like, you know, I don't like that.
I can't be making everybody else rich, and I'm still sitting there trying to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
It sounds like my story all over again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like when great minds collide. It's just like the same wavelength. And so, yeah, I chose to work a 9 to 5 to utilize their money in order to do my major projects.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so my grind is a little different. I'm not depending on the job to do it. What I'm doing is gathering what is given to me to make it happen. There's a bigger picture to it all. And it's just to show individuals that you can grind, whether it's a 9 to 5 or on your own, and as long as you still cater to your own business. Like if you want to give 8 hours to somebody else, you damn sure better come home and give 8 hours to yourself.
Yeah.
You know, and I do that every day. Some days I'm just so tired. But you know, this month, Black History Month, I did about 8 or 9 videos, maybe more. I would say about 12 or 13. And I did them all with a black background to represent Black History Month. And I looked and found out that I had a whole album and a video to every song on the album.
Wow.
Didn't even know, because I'm just working. I come home, 8 hours, I create a song, I love it, do a video for it, bam, put it out. And if you can find a mate that can see that type of growth and grind, and they're willing to not only champion that, then you know you got somebody special.
Absolutely.
And it don't matter what they have status-wise, because y'all gonna have something special together. So you here live on the CL Smooth and Bev Brooks show, and I'm telling y'all, relationships are very, very hard. Very, very hard. They're not something that's not easy. Relationships falter, but there's some good relationships out there. I got a couple of good best friends that have great relationships. My best friend Tamika, she has an awesome relationship. And they're lasting a while. And my man Derek and Tara, they've been together for umpteen years. And so there's so many different marriages out there that do last. My aunt was together with my uncle for almost 40 years before he passed away 2 years ago. And so good relationships come from those who can compromise with each other.
I ain't compromising with him.
Uh-oh.
I don't like him like that.
Whoa, feelings.
Shout out to my man DJ Ace.
Yeah. All right, man. We're gonna get into one of your tracks.
You better work this out, cause
look, all you gotta do.
He got me doing some production stuff that I just don't be.
I'm gonna have to teach us on. You know how to do this. It's just like playing music.
Listen, I got a new album that's about to drop this week. It's called I'm Lit. I'm gonna put in for pre-sales and see, how many people jump on board. But this album is totally dope. It's I think to me, it's one of the best albums I've done out of my career. I consciously thought about this album, sound lyrically and sonically. The sounds that you hear in this album come from a period of between the 70s and the 90s, depending on what sound you like from the disco era, what sound you like from the party era of the 90s. And it's positive vibe music. Each song is conscious in its own effect, but it still has its own little rhythmic motion to it, man. I mean, I love the album sonically. And lyrically, I definitely went there, and I got a couple songs on there that definitely hit the spot. So we got one tonight we're going to premiere. It's called Take It to the Top. And Take It to the Top, man, I did the video for that, and I'm going to drop that tonight. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all in for a treat. It's definitely on the black screen because this month is Black History Month. I wanted to do that for this whole month, and this will be the last video I drop this month. But Take It to the Top is definitely bomb. And I want y'all to tune in, you know what I mean? And get ready, man. Get ready for them pre-sales.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'ma give you live entertainment. 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 Yeah, welcome to my energy. I guess I'm forced to give you synergy. I'ma give you live entertainment. I just wanna know where your brain is. Some get lit, get famous. Let me tell you dudes what my name is. D-O-N-T-A-D-E-I-S-E-L. I bet I'm popping on the back block. Little man in the cut saying that's hot. Just brought myself to the cash spot. I represent the have and the have-nots. We fly, we fly. We fly, we fly. We fly, we fly. Yeah. We fly, we fly. We fly, we fly. We fly, we fly. Yeah, yeah, let's go. I'ma give you live entertainment. I'ma give you live entertainment. I'ma give you live entertainment. I'ma give you live, whoa, wait. I guess I'm bagging up the product. It's not dope, nope, it's called hope. Imagery is real, so I'ma send the bills. The rap game owe me for nights with no meals. Say you want my publishing, no deal. Cause I'm an independent with a lot of skills.
It's all original music, man. Even down the sample itself, man. It's just like
Let's take it to the top.
it's on another level. Like, you know what I mean? It's not taking their whole concept idea. It's my whole concept of idea. It's a little piece of the love. You know what I'm saying?